Cancer. This is the third time I've tried to do this reading. But, you know, sometimes that's just what happens. We got one ruin down, numero 3. Numero 3, trois. And, ooh, the Hobbit ruin number 1. So we got number 1 and number 3. Did not know I was going to be doing these ruins, or I would have taken me piece of paper out, and I forgot. I'm going to put it up here. Okay. There. Jeez Louise. Okay, yes, the abundance, success, security, and number 3, reaction, defense, conflict. So, it looks like there is some success. Like, that's regeneration. So, I mean, if you were not fertile, you could be fertile now. If you had some serious beef with conflict in the past and how well your security is beefed up. Your reaction is everything, and you've changed your reaction, and because you've changed your reaction, you get abundance. So you've been working on your reaction, or you've been working on your defense. You know, we're all defensive. Oh, fucking bang. Just hear that bang on the wall. My neighbors are always banging on the walls. You know, you might have been really, really defensive in the past, and that didn't really allow abundance to come in, right? And you could have had a lack of security, so you had a little bit of conflict. You know, you might have fought people or defended yourself, you know, security-wise against people you didn't need to. You might have beefed up your security gates when you didn't really have to, right? Might have been overly protective on things because of your past. So now that you have gone through your tests and gone through kind of like, I would say that's kind of like a judgment. Now you're headed towards abundance and some security, especially if you have felt like you have not had enough security or protection in your life. Let's see what comes out in the old tarot. What is coming in for Cancer? Ooh, lovely. 5 of Cups in reverse. So the mermaid in reverse, no longer drowning in sorrow. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles, the mandrake. The tree who always wished it was human. So you might have been, that's what it is. You could have been really an emotional roller coaster your whole life because you had absolutely no protection. And the thing is that your parents are supposed to protect you. So basically the way that it happens is like, think of yourself in Braveheart. If you've seen Braveheart. If not, just go back to the Renaissance time. No, before the Renaissance time where we were still fighting over land, okay? Your parents are supposed to stand in front of you. So then when that enemy comes charging at you, or your family stands in front, the strongest ones to the weakest ones, right? But some people's parents and family put the weakest in front. So then the enemy would feed off of the weak, and then the strong could get stronger because the enemy was eating the weak. So they weren't worried about the stronger ones, right? So the mandrake, always wanting to be human, dreaming of being human. So now you're not just going to be this emotional wreck, you know, because this mandrake is coming in. So whatever you've dreamt about, you now are going to be playing that role, because Ace of Pentacles. So something, you know, like this, your emotional state of mind could have been affecting your work and how you were conducting yourself with other employees. You could have thought that people were bullying you or talking behind your back or you know, trying to make you upset, trying to do things to hurt you. And really now you can be like, oh, I feel a little bit more better. Feels like my security's beefed up a little bit. Well, yeah, now you don't have to play victim so much. You don't have to play security guard with a shotgun everywhere you go, right? Two of Pentacles, yeah. So this definitely, I kind of feel like a bullseye on that one. There could be another job opportunity coming in as well. You could be pinpointing in on a job and you already have one, but another job could be coming through. And now that you're a little bit more stable, this next job can come through because the world doesn't want to bombard you. The world doesn't want to see you fail, even though your family might have wanted to see you fail. That's why they didn't secure your landing for you. They didn't teach you how to make it in this world, right? So the world couldn't put 2 or 3 jobs on top of you so you could make more money. They had to kind of keep you just floating so then you didn't sink. So I see another job opportunity coming in. Whoa, okay. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Cups. So this is what I'm talking about here. These energies are in reverse. So the pumpkin head, okay, I swear that would have been you defending the house, being out there defending the house while this giant whale just eats everything, puts you outside, makes you the security dog, makes you the security fence. You've got to make sure the family stays okay while we eat ourselves whole. And honestly, if gluttony falls in your family, that could very well be the case. They could be the ones sacrificing their children while they sit on their ass getting fat because it comes through 3D. Okay? And that's what these people are, is they're cannibals. They're eating people alive, right? But it's not in this dimension. It's in other dimensions. And it's like a sacrifice of people. They want to just sacrifice people. So they want to sacrifice souls. They want to sacrifice you so that they don't have to do anything. Because here on earth, it kind of goes by sacrifice. You know, do you realize that if you had to sacrifice your teens or you had to sacrifice your early childhood for something, like that's all a part of it. It just comes through different ways. So you had a bunch of cannibals in your family, just eating you alive, putting you on the front line, getting themselves fat, beefed up, while you're probably skinny. You're probably skinny, and that's why. It's not your metabolism. It's because they don't feed you. Okay? So this 10 of Cups comes in, and you take over the sea. Right? That's the sea monster. What's he going after? All those motherfuckers on that boat. Oh, there it goes. It sinks. The boat just sank. Oh, shit. These people are going down. Oh, because look at this. The sea nymph. Temperance. You learned how to balance your waters. You learned what they were doing. You learned how to take back over your emotions that they had, right? They had you. And that was all driven by your tears, basically. Like they had every inch of you. And if you think about it, you're 90% water. A human is made up of 90% water. They had 90% of your water. Left you 10% of your own water. So you learned what was you and what was them inside of you. Like, okay, well, I don't really feel this way about myself. Oh, I do feel this way about myself. Like when they're in your emotions, when they're inside of you, it's really hard to distinguish who's them and who's you, right? Because everything you feel is going to be for your parents and for your loved ones and for the people that you thought loved you, but really they just used you, right? You take back the sea and you take down that boat because these people have been feeding off of you. And that really sucks. I was just looking around to see, they have all the zodiac signs on the card, but I don't see Cancer here, but it doesn't matter. What are we at? 1028? Like, this is incredible. You take back the sea. You learned how to balance your waters. 10 of Cups. What happens after the 10 of Cups? Ooh, the Hermit, the Yeti. You might hibernate for a little bit. Okay? Just saying. You might hibernate for the winter. And that's okay. That's okay, my little hermits. You go hermit all you want. Because quite frankly, I would too. Because if the 10 of Cups, the leviathan comes in and takes down this boat, oh, I was going to say a few motherfuckers might die, and look what's in my hands. Death. If they were that greedy and that full of gluttony, then the Reaper might come and take them. Or the Reaper's going to come and completely transform your life in Scorpio season. And this might take until Virgo season to come all the way through. But it's an amazing transformation, because now that you get these people out of your waters, you get these people out of you, then you get your life back. So why wouldn't you hermit? Makes sense, right? Anyways, I hope this makes sense. Ooh, we got the tower sitting on the bottom of the deck, so that gargoyle might come and take that tower down. I mean, I saw the ship go down. So if the Leviathan gets the boat, which means if this is you and you take a hold of your emotions, you're going to drown their ship that's been floating inside of you, because you take over your waters and you take over them. Aren't these cards amazing? I just got them. They're fucking awesome. They're from Spencer Gifts. Oh, this card fell too. Oh, that's the Cannibal card. We already read that. They're from Spencer Gifts. They're the tarot cards that they made, and they're all a character, and they're fucking they're amazing cards. I'm gonna have the best readings for a bit. These are awesome cards. So, peace, Cancer.